Hello and good evening. Welcome to our channel where we solve problems in mathematics from high school up to campus. So today we are dealing with a system of linear equation with three unknowns. So we have like 4 methods or more, but our main interest will be these 4 methods. We have the Gaussian method, the crammers rule, the cofactor method, and the inverse method to solve the system of linear equations. But one thing we need to note is that if d, which is a determinant, is not equals to 0, then the system is consistent and has exactly 3 solutions. When d is 0 and d1, d2 and d3 are also 0, the determinants of the first and second and third equations are also 0, the system is consistent but has infinitely many solutions. And d will be equals to 0. You can get a case where d is 0, but at least one of the three, d1 or d2 or d3, is non-zero. Then the system is considered to be inconsistent. We have an example here. X plus 3x plus 3y plus 2z is equals to 1. X plus 2y is equals to 4. 10y plus 3z is equals to -2. The first thing we do here is check for the consistency of the equation. So we are going to check, is this equation consistent? Is it not? If it's consistent, does it have infinitely many solutions or does it have exact solutions? So we have d is equals to, and in this method we are applying the crammers rule. So for today we are applying the crammers rule, and then in the subsequent videos we are going to apply the other rules. We have 3, 3, 2. We are using straight lines because it's the determinant. We have 1, 2, 0 because our z doesn't have a coefficient. Then our x here is blank, so we will have 0, 10, 3. Now our d will be equals to 3 into, if you're using the first row, you're going to have plus, minus, plus. If you're using the second row, is minus, plus, and then lastly plus, minus, plus. This you're using short forms, but you can follow the long way, which is the cofactor method. So for today, you're going to use the abbreviations. You block the first row, you block the first column. You'll be left with a 2 by 2 matrix. You get the determinant, leading minus the other. So we have 6 minus 0 minus 3 into. You block the first row, you block the second column. You will have 1 times 3, which is 3 minus 0 plus, lastly we have 2. We block the last column and the first row, we get 10 minus 0, which is just 10. Now our determinant will be 18 minus 9 plus 20, which gives us 29, but obviously 29 is not equals to 0, and hence our system is consistent. We want to get d1. What we do in crammers rule, we take the values b. An equation takes the form ax is equals to b. So the values 1, 4, -2 represent b. So we are going to take that b, replace in the first column. We will have 1, 4, -2, 3, 2, 10, 2, 0, 3, and then get the determinant d1. So our d1, we will follow the same method as in the first. We will have 1 into, we block the first column and the first row and the first column. We will get 6 minus 0, which is just 6, minus 3 into, we block the first row and the second column. We will have 12 minus 0, which gives us 12, plus 2 into, we block the first row and the last column, we'll get 40 minus 4, which is 40 plus 4. Now our values will be 6 minus 36 plus 88, which will give us 58. Now our D1 is 58. We will go ahead, find D2. We're going to find D2, and for D2 we use the same procedure. D2 is equals to, we're going to have 3, 1, 0. The values of B will be put in the second column. We will have 4, negative 2, and then 2, 0, 3. That means our value for D2 will be 3 into 12 minus 0 is 12 minus 1 into 3 minus 0 plus 2 into, we cover the first row and the last, we will have minus 2. That means we're going to have 36 minus 3 minus 4, which gives us a value 29. And lastly, we're going to have a D3. We're going to have a D3. Sorry about that. Let's just take it again. Negative 2 here. Which means we are going to have 36 minus 3 minus 4, and our value is 29. D3. Now we are going to have 3, 1, 0, 3, 2, 10, and lastly 1, 4, negative 2. We get D3. We're going to have 3 into minus 4 minus 40 minus 3 into negative 2 minus 0 plus 1 into 10 minus 0, which is 10. And our answer now becomes, 3 into negative 44 plus 6 plus 10, which is negative 132 plus 16. It gives us 116 negative. Now we need to find x. Our x will be D1 over D, which means we will have 58 over 29, which gives us 2. Our y will be D2 over D, which will be 29 over 29. Our value will be 1, and our z will be negative 116 over 29, and our value for z will be negative 4. Those three are the values of x, y, and z for our system, and we can just clearly write them here for clarity. X is equals to 2, y is equals to 1, and z is equals to negative 4. Thank you. Kindly like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.